Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness right across New York. And we start the scene off with the newest pack on Sept, the Bride of the Sun. Um, well, getting together, I presume, umbral sides to do things.
Yes, Jacob and Garm have gathered to summon a familiar little glade child, also known as the champion of last year's Summer Games, Twig.
Wow, so anticlimactic.
This was going for, isn't it good?
Zum, 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 zum.
I thought that was funny.
So, yeah, um, Garm, contrary to his habit, is not going to propose, we should burn things to summon the Glade Child, because he is at least feared enough to know that, trees don't really like fire, because it's a thing. So, he would have asked Jacob to be patient as those things takes time, as he would have used the slow slow banging of metal against metal that's followed a very slow and heavy rhythm as he called upon the Umbra to call forth indeed the old champions of old game, the Glade Child, who must be known by many names, but whose strength is far beyond the smallness of her name. Twig, the everlasting champion, to come forth and make the magic of a seven successes happen.
Yeah, as you end your summoning, like almost immediately, all the trees around you start like almost making this rattling sound, almost as if their branches are like rattling together. Um, and yeah, I know that was not at all the sound it should be making, but it was close enough. And yeah, there is the small form of the summer champion who just kind of pops into your summoning circle. She seems to look even a little bit smaller than she did before. Looks like she's weaker. If you study her, you can see that she is still like damaged from the sort of fight that you guys were pretty much part of. And she doesn't look as brave anymore as she did before. But she still tries to put up a strong front. Like, hey, yeah, what's up?
Oh, hey, Twig.
Hi, mate.
Twig
Yeah.
just nods.
Why you call me here? Come on. It's a big deal.
He's going to lower himself. We came here because we need you, just as you need us.
Blinks a few times.
The Queen is missing We need an object that belongs to her. If we can get one, might be able to get more or less a location of where Bane has taken her, and then we can make an expedition to take her back.
So, what do you need me for then?
You're champion of season pass. Do you have an object that belonged to her, or do you know where we might go fetch one?
Um, well, got some of me prizes. I'm not sure how useful they are. Like, they're mine. Why aren't you looking in the valley?
As you may have noticed, going to the valley is going to be problematic, as he's going to show one of the apples who's probably a little bit unfresh.
Yeah, the gold is kind of dulled out on the apples, and there's some black spots in it that, have these dents, like,
Mm.
Bad
rot.
apple.
Bad apple. And Twig is looking at the apple and it's just kind of like, oh, right. Yeah, I didn't know how you guys got there anyway, mate. Sorry. But, I mean, you could try it. I don't mind giving you one of my prizes. That's not a problem per se, although I do really like them. Or I can be your guide.
I have no problem in someone being my guide. My pride is not that high, but I would spit on someone who can help me.
Yeah, that's good, because, I don't really like to have a guru spit on me, right? Like, but yeah, kind of need something of you as well. Then, you know,
Hmm. As he thinks, well, we can go. We can go and make a deal out of it, or as he he thinks, or I. What was your favorite sport during the summer game?
what do you think, mate? Rope pulling, of course.
Yeah.
Best puller.
Mm. And he kind of looks at her. Is she wearing a fucking armor?
I mean, yeah. It looks like that. You doubt it would really stop anything, but it's
Mm.
more festive. But yeah, she's wearing the armor.
Tell you, what. What we can do is we can make a game out of it. You do
Yeah.
enjoy game, do you?
Yeah.
So I'm not I'm not one to insult the spirits by giving them nothing. So what we can do is that if we win the game, you give us the object. We use it to find the queen, and you may accompany us and guide us as part of it. And but to still repay you on it, we will plant our pack will plant a tree in the park, and all members shall take care of it until it is fully grown. Or you beat us, and I will dedicate to you new bracelets. After all, there's no point in being the champion of games if, you know, you can't brag about how champion you look.
Beating a guru is awfully tough, they say. It'll make me a true champion, no?
You did already beat us. You are still a champion.
Yeah, but I did have help from another guru, really, so it doesn't really count.
Hmm. It would still be a one-on-one. Unless, of course, you think you can beat the both of us.
Mm, she kind of looks at Jacob up and down, who's of course like a lot taller than she is.
Wave.
Ah, if I can beat the both of you,
Mm-hmm.
then you give me braces,
Mm-hmm.
and there will be a rope pulling in my name on the sept.
Mm.
As she
Hmm.
points at the second one, she points at Jacob.
Well, I mean, I will precise it all this time. He is translating because he's not a dick.
I think Twig and Jacob. She says she's been talking in just kind of standard this whole time, like before.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. She's been
I'm just.
doing that before, so yeah, it's fine.
Mm. Hmm. When you say that, do you mean a single celebration of rope pulling in your name?
Yeah, I mean, it will be fun if it would be more, but one will
Mm.
do.
Mm. There is a need to be careful as he turns to Jacob. We remember that promises that involves more people becomes potentially dangerous. But ultimately, it's your choice. I'm only giving my options. As he's looking at Mr. Silverfang.
Hmm.
Mr. Silverfang!
I
Arr!
want to see the old woman with the shopping cart. I want to see her out pulling.
Mm.
Anyone else is welcome to join. I want to see her doing that. She's really big.
We cannot make promises on the Alpha's behalf. You know that. If she wishes
No.
to join, she will. But we will not make you that promise. It would be
Oh,
unwise. Because then you would be angry because we would have lied to you. we wouldn't want to ensure mutual enmity for this subject.
Twig pouts a little, but yeah.
So, if we lose bracelets and a celebration.
Yes.
Well, I do believe it is at least feasible. I think that's at least we can enlist search Raya. I'm sure that also, well, Sam would be very happy to try rope pulling again. I don't think that would be way too hard to propose a little summer game to the Sept.
Yeah, sounds good. I like it. And the summer celebration.
And when we will be successful, there will be reasons to rejoice for the Queen of Summer to go back to her kingdom.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we're gonna go rope pulling. Probably going to give you an advantage, but I think this is probably the easiest one where we have to be two against one, unless you want to go on a brawl. And this is the player telling the SC, please don't, please fucking don't.
No, of course not. That's gonna take forever, and no, I don't have that time.
Yeah,
So
neither.
yeah, no, the twig will blink out for a moment and then return with like a big rope, because I don't really think we have rope in the umbral side on Sept.
Okay, we'll make a rope out of the intestines of black spiral dancers.
Ah!
Very slippery.
And yes, he'll hand the two of you one side, and we'll take the other side and draw a line in the middle.
And he will nod.
Let me see what I actually did as rolls there. I had that written down somewhere, what kind of rolls I made for the games. I would made too many notes. There, rope pulling. Oh no, wait. Rope. Just strength. Okay. So the combined strength on both sides. So you get to roll, I get to roll. And we went up to 10 successes, if I remember. So yeah. Twig will do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and ball!
Okay. So what do we roll to strength?
Just strength.
Oh, we got bonus now. So it's lion. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Wow, you guys are on 7. And Twig only on 1.
Poor Twig.
Yeah. So
I
you
mean,
guys give a full board.
That's why I asked 2, 2, or 1.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. So you guys pull and Twig pulls as well, but like even with her hackles like in the ground, she still gets pulled forward, leaving like this trail of brown as she as like the grass kind of gives way and pulls her forward. And you guys pull her forward, I should say.
Yeah. So, how many more rolls?
Well, next roll. Need to reach 10, so I think you'll have. Oh, yeah.
Not a bunch.
It's not a botch. I mean, Garm can still roll and get 3 successes, and you'll be there anyway. But
No.
nope.
I got distracted by Jacob's, going like, oh,
So yeah, nothing really happens as well. Actually, I mean, Twig gets a
I mean,
few successes, so she
successes.
kind of pulls you guys forward a little.
Yep.
So 3 versus 7. I'll have to note that in the side chat, or I'll be forgetting it.
Yay! I got a success. There we go.
Okay. Well, let's see how well Twig does with that. Well, most certainly not good enough. Oof. Nope. You lost your footing there for a moment, which Twig definitely took advantage from. But then, with Jacob almost tripping over his own feet and Garm kind of like,
Garming.
Garming looking at that like, is that my alpha? Afterwards, the both of you, and especially Garm, is like, I'll show how it's done. And with one swift movement, the two of you kind of almost toss Twig over the line.
I'll show you why nobody will bother if I go to the right of renunciation and become an Arun.
And yeah, like Twig is lying there, face down. Um, gets up. See, that's why no one wins Silver Guru. I'll get there.
You'll
If that
get there.
mean fire thing hadn't set me on fire, I would have beaten you.
We can always have a rematch afterward.
Yes.
But a deal is still a deal. We will still plant the tree and take care of it in
Thank
honor
you.
of the Glade children's.
Yes. I'll pop by once every while to check the tree.
Of course.
So, you want to have the items, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mm, she's thinking for a moment, then it's like, where did I leave Ah, I know. And she will again kind of pop out and actually stay away a little longer, like probably like a minute or something, before like you again hear like the rattling of the trees, and she kind of falling back in, obviously jumping from one of the higher branches and carrying a big sack with her. She'll go through it and like pulls out all kinds of things. Most of them is pretty useless, at least to anyone except Twig probably. There's like a mushroom, nuts, um, some sort of a weird scarf, very bright colors, and there's a bottle cap, a few leaves that are dried up, broken bottle, a can, a piece of a t-shirt, a sock, Finally, there are two pieces that she takes from it. One is a dried flower crown that Garm probably recognizes, and the other is some sort of a necklace, but instead of like made of gold or silver, it seems to be made out of vines, and like all the other items are sort of dull and dried. This one looks very fresh. It even has some fresh flowers that seem to be growing from the necklace. Although they do start to have some like brown edges on this on like the end of the flower petals. And she'll hand both the flower crown and the necklace to the two of you.
Oh, thank you very much.
That one, she points to the flower crown, I found when everyone was gone. And that one, she pointed to the necklace, was my last year's prize. I'm very fond of it.
Well,
Mm.
once we're done with it, I'll give it back to you.
Oh, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. She actually starts scratching her back and makes sort of a face as if she can barely not reach the right spot.
Mm. Uh, well, he is going to take the flower crown, as he's thinking. Well, at least at least I know the subject was completely appropriated by her, and he will spread very two very crude map, one of which being a representation of uh, the Umbra realm, and well, another one being a world map. As he's thinking, well, I mean, they wouldn't be stupid enough to have her here. And then it turns out that she's in Australia or whatever, and I will be like, nope, she's lost forever. Not setting foot in Australia. uh, and he will make uh, he will make a questing. Will make a right of will make a right of questing stone. You see, okay, it's a standard roll. And some stick right, so it's ritual.
Jacob will do the same with his because he has that right as well.
Okay. And I will spend a power on it because it's always good to really want to search things, which would be damn son.
Yeah.
Uh, Unfortunately, cunning doesn't work, and
Okay.
I don't think it would ever work in any sort of ritual. But whatever.
And what is it
That
for right of the questing stone?
it's witch ritual.
Wits rituals.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Okay, I have cool headed as a.
But you're not under stress right now.
Yeah.
I get 6 successes.
Jeez, team ritual over here. Fucking hell.
I mean, hashtag pride of the lion and stuff.
Lion
Fair
berries.
enough. Okay, so as the two of you are kind of studying the map, get drawn in by a certain area that feels extremely appealing to you. It is
A bar?
something that you know to be an island. It is somewhere on the border of the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, it's Northrend.
It is Ireland?
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 Ireland.
Ah, god damn it. He frowns. He frowns so much. He's like, oh, great.
Not entirely sure where, of course, but
But yeah.
yeah, that area, like,
Do we have any Cross, I got 6 successes. Would I have any clue as to what particular region in Ireland? Like north?
trust me, you should
No,
be very happy that you rolled 6 and 4 successes.
no,
Really
you
happy.
only get vague location. You don't.
Yeah.
We can't get really much, which is why we get to a second part of the plan.
Okay.
As he sigh and he just well, I guess we're gonna have to go to Fianna Town to get the answers that we need.
They don't really like me. Oh well, tough for them.
Yeah, well, at least
Oh.
there's one Fianna on Sept. Might ease things.
Well, one pack of them didn't like me. Can't say the whole tribe is like anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do a research regarding spirits of tracking. We're gonna need, as he looks and give back the flower crown to Twig.
Yeah.
Stay within the sept. I will try to find and get a proper tracker, or we might find a proper Ragabash to help us. But once we have it, then we will go and we'll get back your queen.
All right, mate. That's I'd appreciate that. It's not nice now that she's not around. Place get kind of dull.
Could use some sprucing up.
Yeah, exactly. I'll stay here. It's nice here. Besides, I'll be looking for that tree.
And I'm sure you can talk with the alpha.
Oh, I'm gonna see what's in her shopping cart.
I wouldn't advise that. You might get lost in that. But you can try.
I'll ask very nicely.
Yeah, the next time we see Twig, she's like old as fuck. And he's like, where are you? I was lost in time and space. In that fucking cart.
Don't make me do it. So yeah, Twig will roll up the rope, kind of toss it up, and it kind of gets stuck in the tree there. And yeah, she'll wave again at Garm and Jacob, and then jumps off.
Yep.
Bye-bye, Twig.
Well, I will start to do my research.
Yeah, I'll contact Fagaro, let him know what we're up to, see if we can organize something.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help, Garm.
Yeah. I think we'll need. I'll try and see if I can get Walls spirit to go with us. But otherwise, as he looks at him, I would suggest I would suggest you find us a Ragabash with pulse of a prey. If we have both, we will have an easier time to find her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll look into it. I would ask the Wormthrow, but she's kind of busy running a war, so.
I mean, she's busy, but I think saying, "Hey, wanna, save a season?" That might also work.
That's true. But half the reason I encouraged Bailey to be Wormthrow was because it would take the workload off for Warder.
Mm.
We'll see. We'll see if she has time to spare.
How do you feel about vendettas?
Well, pardon?
I asked you how you felt about vendettas, Family Feud.
Largely pointless. I remember when House Gleaming Eye came up to this sept and tried to burn it to the ground. That was a waste of everybody's time. And they all died. That wasn't the best of times. I don't like him. Why?
Because you're about to get dragged into one.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, this will be like the third, fourth time. So, Simon
I'll
had
need
one,
to find. I'm
Chloe
gonna
had
need
one
to find
time.
a way. That guy killed my father. Don't really know how to feel really, because I never knew the guy. But no matter how I feel, you know how it works. Especially in my tribe. If I don't do anything, then pretty much I would show weakness and they would wipe out my house. At least for now, I can withhold the useless aspect of it, which is go after the kinfolk, which I think is the stupidest move I've ever seen in Family Feuds. But I don't have to go like an Arun or Feared. I'm gonna do it my way.
Fair enough.
But I just wanted to warn you. I might now. I might have to do a move. I will keep you. I will keep you informed of what I intend to do. If you have better idea, or at least ones that don't frighten, blah, that don't put us at risk. Because as much as I love to beat the shit out of someone, there's no point in losing a Garu just because your grand ancestor pissed in your food. Gaia needs its warrior.
Pretty much. A smart way to go about things.
Yeah, I'll have to see. But I think perhaps the solution is to beat his child, because he has one, the Garu. I can't go for a father, because he's a fucking Adrian. Not yet. But the kid I can do. and I might not need to kill him. I have an idea. But should I lose? Well, I would be in a very problematic position.
Well, I got you back if that's the case.
Well, it's good to know you'll be here. But yeah, I need to think. I need to meditate about that plan. Then we may talk about it. And you may call me stupid.
Well, I'll wait on that.
And with that, Garm nods and he will leave to meditate on many things.
Jacob will get to planting that tree.
Oh, look at that guy. He got a green hand.
Yay. You're right, mate. I think with that we can end the scene. Thank you, players, for
Yeah.
playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This was another scene of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. See you again. Bye.